Hey, this is Naira Banerjee and you're watching me on Street Diaries with Samina on Zoom. I don't want to do negative parts and I was the Pishachni. Here Nagin, I am not the Nagin. So why would I be part of a project where somebody else is more important? I am the heroine, I will be the heroine. Simple.
But how was your interaction with Salman, when you met him?
The moment I saw him first, I was like, oh no. Karke, I literally turned and I started walking away. I was fatawed like anything, okay? And my spot boy is like, ma'am, what are you doing? Just go. He's standing there. He's walking towards you. What are you doing? Naira will talk to him. I'm too scared. Oh, why are you scared? Oh my God.
That's the aura I feel like, you just get scared around him.
You're overwhelmed and you are nervous.
Yes.
So I look at him and I'm like, you're so amazing in this uniform.
Do you prefer defending yourself
No.
at certain occasions, or you
No.
prefer to just...
No, my peace is more important than anything else. My peace is important. You don't like me, don't see me. There are a lot of other people who like me and they see the better things in me. I am very private. People don't even know that. They only know the glamour side of me through Instagram, but they don't know the real side of me, the actual side of me, because I'm a very private person. I don't put it out on social media. I love eating pastries, I love eating parathas, I love eating biryani. I really feast a lot on these. My mom always wanted me to be a singer actually. Apart from being a lawyer, she wanted me to sing. Maybe sometime in life I'll explore that.
Hi, this is Samina Sheikh. You're on my special show Street Diaries, and with me right now I have Naira Banerjee. So join me as I welcome her only on Zoom. Firstly, lovely to have you, Naira. I must say
Thank you
that.
for having me.
And lovely sari, lovely look. I
Thank
say
you
that.
so much.
The Indianness looks very good on you.
Oh yeah, a lot of people say that I actually look better in Indian than Western. I mean, I think I can do both, but my personal favorite is Indian, 100%.
You have been in the industry, and for quite some time, and you have seen the different worlds of industry. When I say so, you worked in regional, and regional is not only regional like it's Telugu, it's also different.
All of the South Indian languages I've
South languages to basically now venturing into Bengali films,
Yeah.
and also doing OTT, and then of course Bollywood films, from which
I started my career.
you started your career, working with Shreyas Talpade and all that. So tell me how things have unfolded for you, and what you have to say about your journey so far.
I think it's been a pleasant surprise because every time I've planned anything in life, it hasn't really been as per the planning I made. They say that God has a plan. It is actually true. So through my experiences, I've learned to surrender and just give my 100% in whatever I do. So I was doing really well in the South movies. And I was simultaneously doing my law graduation also. I've done my BLS LLB, plus I've specialized in the intellectual property rights. With every year it was getting more tough, and then when I actually got free from my education, I had 3 deaths in my family, because of which I lost my dad and my grandparents both all at the same time. So that is when it gave a complete break to my life, So, and with that kind of loss, I took a sabbatical for 3 years. It's not only the hurt. You have to do so many other things also, where a lot of things are involved. You have to figure out life and you have to figure out a lot of things. And in South, what happens is every day there is a new girl being launched. So if you're not consistent over there, you just disappear. So I was anyways not in the mood to act anymore. I probably thought that maybe after a couple of years I'll just get married and settle down, because I did not have that excitement anymore because of the loss I had in the family. Take it, however life takes me.
Yeah.
Then a casting director from the television business started saying that, Naira, you should do this supernatural show. I'm like, TV has come to me since a very long time, since I was a kid. But I did not want to do it that time because of the long hours. They really make you work for very, very long hours. So I was not prepared or ready for it. Then he's like, no, this is only a 6-month show, just do it. It's for Star Plus and this and that. You'll really. He told me one sentence, the kind of movies you've done Hindi movies, you've done 3 Hindi films. I was launched by Priyadarshan sir in this film called Kamal Dhamal Mala Mal, which is a sequel to Mal Mal Weekly. And I did another film and another film. So he told me that, listen, you've done movies, but it hasn't really given you the kind of popularity you deserved. TV is different. TV is like every household is watching TV, and it will make you reach more amount of masses and audiences and different kind of audiences. Film just goes. So I really liked that thought, you know. And I'm like, okay, I'm playing a college kid, and I have superpowers, and this is a 6-month thing, so it's okay to give it a shot. It's for Star Plus, a premium television channel. So I did Dividishti. That became a huge hit, and simultaneously OTT became a big thing that time. So I started doing web series also. So I obviously did not go back to, I did not do any more South movies because I got busy here in television. And when I was doing Hindi movies, there was this space for good 5-6 years where only bold content was being made. You know, continuously only bold films were being made, and unnecessarily bold. And I didn't want to be part of that genre at all. So after One Night Stand, I also started getting offers like that, even though One Night Stand was nothing about sexuality. It was something about extramarital affair and how it spoils your entire life. It was a very good story. And so I thought that right now maybe Bollywood is not the time, because this phase needs to pass. Everything passes at the end. So I got busy in television. I did OTT, and then now last year I shot for Khaki 2, which is a Netflix series again. One Night Stand is there on Amazon Prime. I don't know where Kamal Dhamal Mala Mal is, but I'm happy that there is another web series, a film of mine called Barun Rai, House on the Cliff. It's an Indo-British movie that I've done, where I'm a Bengali who's a nurse over there and who gets possessed, and how you know, we come out successfully. And then reality shows also happened simultaneously. Khatro happened, Big Boss happened, everything happened. And now after 10 years, I got this movie, which is again, see the irony of life. My first film that back then was a Priyadarshan film, which was a situational comedy. Now after 10 years, again, it's a situational comedy and a good comedy. So it's like life comes full circle, which
Comedy was like missing probably for a very long time.
very long time. It came back to me with the comedy. I'm like, Naira, you're good at it, just do it.
So tell us something about 1 2 cha cha cha. You know, basically we hear this. You know, 1 2 cha cha cha, 1 2 cha cha cha. So the name itself is like something which is catchy and someone could relate, because I think sabne bola hai ye.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. How?
So basically, 1 2 cha cha cha. First of all, it sounds very rhythmic, right? 1 2 cha cha cha. 1 2 cha cha cha. This film, basically, why 1 2 cha 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 is because it's a rhythmic comedy. There are 2 beats and boom, something's happening. Another, there is 2 beats, boom, something's happening. And the something which is happening is because of cha-cha.
Yeah.
So from cha-cha, it came to 1 2 cha-cha-cha. And I am I am actually the catalyst of the drama and the chasing and the madness and the chaos that is happening, because apparently Chacha ji is already doing a lot of rounds in the film, and there's a lot of confusion and chaos, and I'm the catalyst to it. So
I'm quite keen to know who's the Chacha.
Obviously,
Chacha ji काफी चीजें कर रहे हैं.
you guess who's the Chacha now.
I'm not going to guess. I want you to kind of tell the people.
It's obviously Ashutosh Rana sir. He's the Chacha. So चाचा ने जो मचाया है, जो उन्होंने किया है, मतलब मैं क्या ही बताऊं. And
especially his comic timing is not something वो तुम जल्दी नहीं catch कर पाते. You know, he is in that serious zone and then suddenly. Really? He's been great. I want to know from you.
Oh my God, you have no idea. You guys should understand that if a person can act a particular role so beautifully, that means that person has a knack. Now, for example, I think I did really well in the Vidishti. I was playing the positive part in that. I was not the negative lead in that. Then I did Excuse Me Madam. Again, I did a very good job in that. Not just because Pishachni was more of hotness and all, doesn't mean I'm only good at it. I'm good and I was amazing in Khaki also. And I am going to be great in this also. Sorry to be pompous, but it's the truth. An actor just knows how to switch roles. In the similar fashion, it's gonna be very exciting for you because Chacha has played a very different kind of role, and here he's extremely funny and innocent.
Yeah. Which is interesting.
Yeah.
And Naira, also, going by the years you have dedicated yourself, in terms of work. And as you said, like you were also offered, serious. I am, somewhere aware that Nagin was also kind of, coming in.
Yeah, but the negative lead, I didn't want to do it.
Yes.
I don't want to do negative parts. I do only one of a kind.
Material, coming from, Ekta Kapoor's productions.
Still, the thing is, I only do one of a kind. Pishachni was one of a kind. That was a titular role. The show was about Pishachni. It was not about anybody else. And I was the Pishachni. Here, Nagin, I am not the Nagin. You understand? There's a difference. So why would I be part of a project where somebody else is more important? I am the heroine. I will be the heroine. Simple.
That's interesting.
But yeah, having said that, if she offers me Nagin positive sometime in her life, I would love to do it. In spite of the movies, I would love to do it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That will be great, in fact, to see that side of you.
Yeah. People think that I really would suit very well in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you've never explored that, and that character, I feel like it demands someone who is like more into the Bahu mode as well as, can get into that character.
Yeah. I can easily do that. In fact, even in Pishachni, I did that. I played both, the innocent, the good Bahu, and also the Pishach, because she wanted to take her revenge out of what was done to her.
Yeah. In the last few months, you have also met Salman Khan, and we all know about the Bigg Boss and the entire, thing which you did with him. Tell us about, about something like, being a part of a show like Bigg Boss, or, do you get excited with reality shows for that matter?
See, every reality show is a little different. Like Khatron Ke Khiladi was super fun because it was all about stunts and it really triggered you to jump into the water and play with danger and all that. It was very, it gave an adrenaline rush. And the fact that I'm a daughter of a naval officer, I have that adventurous streak in me. So Khatron was quite perfect for me. Having said that, Laughter Chefs is something I'm really looking forward to because I like cooking. I mean, I enjoy cooking. There is a lot of camaraderie that's happening on the set. That you get to learn so many dishes, you get to make so many dishes, and it improvises on your instincts also, how to make, what to make and all that. Bigg Boss is a great platform to feature in, but at the same time, I think it did not, I think I was not meant for it, I feel, because I'm not somebody who is always on a hunt to see the red flags in people. It's a nature thing. So every format is a little different, and for Bigg Boss, you need somebody who is extremely sharp and extremely opinionated, which I think I'm more of an easy person. I speak only when I think it is going to do real harm to people or to emotions, mine or somebody else's. Otherwise, I'm not somebody who would counter or catch up on a fight or have an argument with someone. So I feel Bigg Boss was not, I think I was not fit for it. Yeah.
But how was your interaction with Salman, when you met him?
Oh, of course. The first day when we met on the stage, when he introduced me to, when we got introduced to each other, he kind of recognized me because when I was shooting for Kamal Dhamal Mala Mal,
Yeah.
that's directed by Priyadarshan, right? And he was shooting for Dabangg in the same set. We were in Film City.
Okay.
So I told my production that I want to meet Salman, so I want to say hi to him. Obviously, that thing went to him. He agreed to come and meet me. So his set is here, my set is here. We both walked towards each other. And the moment I saw him first, I was like, oh no, 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 no. Karke, I literally turned and I started walking away. I was fatawed like anything, okay? And my spot boy is like, ma'am, what are you doing? Just go. He's standing there. He's walking towards you. What are you doing? It doesn't matter what, doctor. I'm too scared. Oh, why are you scared? You wanted to meet him. Now you've called him. And he's coming towards you. So I go there. And I'm like, oh my God.
That's the aura I feel like, you just get scared around it.
You're overwhelmed and you are nervous.
Yes.
So I look at him and I'm like, you're so amazing in this uniform. और क्या बोलूं मैं? So he's like, nice.
Yeah.
So you're shooting for Kamal Amal. Who's writing? Priyan. Yeah, does he still yell or something? No, he doesn't. He's too sweet now. So I had a nice conversation. So I told him that, we met a couple of years ago in your Dabang set. And he's like, yeah, I remember. That's why I'm wondering. I've seen you somewhere. I've seen you a lot, actually. And you still kind of look the same. I'm like, okay. And this was my first introduction where we spoke to each other. And the last day, the finale, he danced with me. I'm probably one of the most luckiest contestants. I don't know if anybody else has danced with him, any contestant has danced with him, but I think I'm very lucky. I was so happy.
That's interesting. But also, Naira, as I could see that, the way you have elevated in terms of, films, do you feel that probably now if you do a television show, that would be kind of, not doing justice to your own self in a way, because you're making it very well, when you're doing a series like, on Netflix, which is Khaki, and that's a very famous show. And at the same time doing in a movies for that matter. Do you feel that probably you would not be able to do that justice if you come into the world of TV now?
See, I never left TV, but I'm not closing that chapter.
Yeah.
Because this entertainment business is very, very uncertain. You don't know who's going to do what to you. I took up a challenge and I decided not to do TV for 2 years. I was being offered mostly negative leads. B, I was offered very princess kind of roles also, but the location was not away. It was in Umargaon and other places where I could not relocate. And C, for positive lead roles, they are actually wanting to pay half the price what they want to pay the negative lead. So these factors did not work out for me. And plus I thought that if that's the case, see, when I did not do South films, I ventured into TV. From TV, I ventured into OTT. Now, this was again another signal in my life that, इस बार अगर ऐसा कुछ हो रहा है, let's wait and let's see what happens.
You want to keep that bracket open?
So I want to keep that bracket open. I don't want to close it because this business is very uncertain. Having said that, let's see how the film does. Everything boils down to that. What kind of offers come to me and stuff like that. I'm forever grateful to TV for giving me such beautiful popular shows, Colors and Star Plus, and it's made me overnight star, honestly speaking. And this was my decision to take a break also. So I'm very thankful and I'm keeping that open.
Naira, but recently if you see from her political stint, and we know how Smriti Irani has made a big name, in the world of politics. Moving from that, she's come back to television and she's doing the Kyunki Saas Bhi Bahu Thi 2.
Now I tell you, people always keep that option open.
Yeah, and that's very interesting to even see her, from where she, and she has transcended, from the world of TV, from the world of glamour to going to, to being a political personality and to now coming back to TV. What do you have to say something, someone like her who's doing a Kyunki Saas Bhi Bahu Thi season 2, and of course, people are loving her the way she is right now in the show.
I think it's amazing. She's one of the superstars of television, and once you've been an actor in your life, you can't leave it. And TV is like your home ground. You can play there well. because it feels very your own.
Yeah.
So I'm happy she's back.
Yeah. Would you prefer, you know, being a part of a show like Kyunki Saas Bhi Bahoti or say Anupama? Does that interest you?
I'm not doing anything where I'm not a lead.
Sure.
I will create another Anupama or it'll happen with me. I won't join.
Yeah. I know sometimes also what happens while you don't intend to be into any controversy, but when you're an actress, you know, you tend to become a part of that, you know, circle in a way. At occasions, even you have been trolled, you know, online on social media for the way you dress and the way you speak or the way things are around you. What do you have to say about that, you know, and how do you navigate through this? Because we are in the world of digital media and that tends to happen. You know, one such incident was also when, you know, when you dressed up for Durga Puja and, you know, people didn't really like the way you were dressed.
Yeah, because while playing, doing the Dhunuchi dance, firstly, I didn't know that I would land up doing Dhunuchi dance. Secondly, if you see the pictures pre-Dhunuchi dance, nothing of mine was shown. While dancing, sometimes you just don't care. And if people, instead of seeing the dance and enjoying the occasion, are looking at my clothes, then it's their choice. God has given them eyes, nose, mouth to talk, to see. They can do whatever they want to do with their eyes and nose and mouth. What I can do is enjoy my life and not be bothered.
Do you prefer defending yourself
No.
at certain occasions? So you
No.
prefer to just...
No, I don't prefer defending because see, they will talk for a while. Now if I defend, they will talk more. If I want that traction and I am greedy about the screen space because of them, I may, which I'm usually not. Otherwise, I'll just sing Who Let the Dogs Out. That's all.
Yeah.
I've always done that. I don't care.
Which works for you in a way?
It works for me. My peace is more important than anything else. My peace is important. You don't like me, don't see me. There are a lot of other people who like me. And they see the better things in me.
Are you active on social media for that matter? Do you prefer, you know, being there out there, you know, social media?
No, I don't think I'm very active on social media. For me, social media is something that where I want to express. I am not an influencer who has to create content and put it out for the masses. What I am doing is I'm sharing my experience. Like for example, I put videos and pictures of my film, or my music video, or if I've gone on a party and I like my clothes, my dress, I do that. I am very private. People don't even know that. They only know the glamour side of me through Instagram, but they don't know the real side of me, the actual side of me, because I'm a very private person. I don't put it out on social media. They don't know that I'm very spiritual, what I do the whole day. I dance, I sing, I paint, I do a lot of things which they don't know. So it's okay if they're trolling me or talking anything about me because they don't know, and I don't want to tell them because I'm an actor. I want only my work and what I put out to be spoken about, because that's an external thing. What is internal is for me, my family, my friends, and I want to keep it that way.
Have you liked the substantial growth which you have got in the world of cinema, or do you feel that there's a lot which you want to discover? And of course, you know, when you are in the world of entertainment, the hands are full. You know, you want to try this and that and that. But do you feel that, you know, things have been, you know, kind of justified, or like you have to basically, you know, be out there, push yourself, you know, elevate all the time, and then, you know, do certain?
Actually, I'm a very content person, and I don't like that about me. Why I don't like that about me? People are fighting to be content. I am already content, and I'm fighting not to be content. Because the moment you're content, you kill your fire. You douse your fire. When the fire is there, you're thinking. When you're thinking, you take actions. When you take actions, it leads to something, whether good or bad. But at least you have a way. You have a path in front of you. So every time I feel lazy and I'm content with whatever I have. I mean, I'm a Mumbai born and brought up person, right? There's nothing I'm struggling for. There's nothing I'm trying to make there is no financial goal that I need to achieve because I'm stable. I'm financially sound. My 3 generations are from Mumbai, right? So the only thing I work for is my excitement. I like that role. I want to work on it. I enjoy being seen in a certain way. I like to dress up in a certain way. Everything is about me.
Yeah. That's interesting. Coming to food, and I could see that you're passionately enjoying the food over here, and there is some, fish, and no, actually prawns and
Chicken and this
yeah.
fish.
What,
Yeah.
what do you like to eat, and how your diet has changed, over the time?
I think perhaps earlier I used to have 3-4 parathas, aloo gobi ke or whatever. Now it has come down to one. I have stopped eating after 9. Well, I have to still work on stopping to eat after 8. I have to do that because then even when I don't work out, I stay pretty slim. When I don't eat after 8. But when I eat at 9, 10, जो late night हो ही जाता है, तो then it's a little bit of you have to work out a little extra and you have to then take care of your diet for next 3-4 days. Diet in the sense, keep a check on your intake. Like I love eating pastries, I love eating parathas, I love eating biryani. I really feast a lot on these. But the moment I see that 3-4 दिन से बहुत ज़्यादा खा लिया, now the next few days I reduce my calories and I work out. So I manage it that way. It's to do with the lifestyle more than what you eat. Of course, it's very important what you eat. A lot of people's metabolism is not as same as mine.
True.
I eat because my metabolism is good and I know I'll work it out and I know that next few days I'll eat a little less. I'll manage it somehow. But yes, eating clean, eating less and eating on the right time is very important, which I don't follow. I only follow it before I start shooting. At least 2 weeks before I start shooting, I go a little strict on myself.
Do you cook meals? Are you into cooking?
Yes, I love cooking.
What do you like to cook basically? Like,
So basically, when mama's cooked something else or she's not in the mood to cook, when she's not in the mood to cook, then I do very simple and very quick food types. Like I buy those cherry tomatoes, I buy those small onions, chota wala onions, and pearl garlic, and small shredded ginger. And I just cook something with chicken and or fish or something. So I basically saute all these vegetables that I mentioned with spinach and all. And I eat only sorted food. So I don't eat dal, chawal, roti and all at that time when mom's not cooking. So for me, this is quickly, it's easy to make. And when you eat wholesome food, the nutrition goes into you much better.
yeah.
So that's how I cook. बहुत मन करता है कि आज बैंगन फ्राई खाएंगे, आज पराठे खाएंगे. Then that happens. That is when I'm cooking. That happens once in 2-3 weeks, where I cook full course. That's when my mom tells me आज तू पकाएगी, पूरा पकाएगी. Okay.
Any बचपन का memories where you have just like made something and it turned out to be a disaster? Kitchen को mess कर दिया पूरा ऐसा ऐसा.
नहीं, किचन तो मैं अभी भी करती हूँ. किचन मेस तो होता ही है मुझसे. But I'm not a neat cooker. But whatever I make lands up being tasty. So मुझे कभी-कभी डर लगता है अच्छा खाना बनाने को because my mom will be like चल अब तू ही बना बैठ के. तो कभी-कभी I'm like I tell her that no यार मेरा ये दुख रहा है, मेरा वो दुख रहा है. I know
You get lazy basically.
Yeah, I actually want to eat her paka hua, but I understand that she also gets tired and she wants me to do. So I gift her like once or twice in a week I make something for her. Like proper जो मम्मी को खाना पसंद है.
When you're on the set, what is that, you love to explore the most, and what is that you control, being on the set as an actress? Because you know that, you're on camera, so you need to also kind of control the need of, eating all the time.
No, so I work on calories. I don't work on intakes. Because कभी-कभी set पे कुछ लोग बहुत tasty खाना मंगा देते हैं.
हाँ.
वैसे तो when I'm working, when I'm on set, then I order for these Mexican bowls and all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like healthy, yeah.
Yeah, burrito and Mexican bowls and all. I order all that. But I also see कि set पे और interesting क्या आया है. Like the शाम का जो 7 बजे का break होता है, उसमें बड़ी interesting चीज़ें आती हैं. जलेबी आती है, सेव आता है, वो sweet आता है कुछ. तो शाम का वो नाश्ता मैं खा लेती हूँ. बाकी I eat my own bowl.
That's interesting. And before I also let you go, we could see that काम के बारे में तो काफ़ी आपने interest से बात किया है. But apart from that, if you had to explore something apart from acting, what would it be and why? Anything which you would like to kind of,
My mom always wanted me to be a singer actually. Apart from being a lawyer, she wanted me to sing. maybe sometime in life I'll explore that.
But lovely chatting with you. And before I let you go, upcoming projects apart from this, One Two Cha Cha, what do you want to focus more on?
I think I just want to focus more on all the projects that I get. I would love to do South movies again. I would love to venture into Bengali films. I would love to do a lot of Bollywood movies and web shows. Of late, if you've seen, I am not doing the regular romantic heroine glam looks at all. I stopped that post, Pishachri, because I was only seen as a very, very gorgeous, very hot person. And I want people to know that that's one aspect of me. That's not everything. So you go see Khaki, you go see Haloji, you go see a lot of other work that I've done, which is very, very performance based. This one, again, it's a Bihari style. It's not South Bombay. It's absolutely not South Bombay. It's very Bihari, this thing. इसमें थोड़ी सी homework करनी पड़ी थी मुझे.
Yeah.
So
Did you have to also work on the Bihari accent and all?
I had to learn it on the set, and I had to learn it from Ashu sir because I was signed one day before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a photograph of mine was circulating in the media, in the social media. And a very old friend of mine said that ये है नायरा, ये ना ये शोमा के जैसे लगती है साड़ी में. Red साड़ी पहनी थी, बिंदी पहनी थी. It was a lockdown photo shoot that I'd done. It's there on my Instagram. उस साड़ी के वजह से the director was like, she is the girl, because they saw a lot of big A-listers. But वो जो एक मसाला होता है, which probably they wanted freshness or something, I don't know. They are like, no, this girl is perfect. सीधा बात किया. I was in Dubai that time, did a video call to me, narrated. I was very happy. Then I asked who's the cast. Cha Cha is played by Ashu sir. I was like, what? I'm working with a legend? Then I asked who are the rest of the cast. Then he said the other cast, and I was like, I'm on it. And I was not even ready. I had not worked out for a month or so. I was not in a... But I had to say yes because that's an opportunity. You can't let go.
And before I let you go, this was lovely chatting with you. But if you had to describe your moods according to the foods which you prefer eating, so when Naira is sad,
Chocolates.
and Naira is very happy, and
When I'm very happy, it's biryani. When I am feeling very chilled and bored, pizza.
yeah. And when Naira is like basically not able to sleep and she's going through insomnia and she's craving to eat something,
Chocolates.
and you're making me like kind of tempted to go and eat chocolate. But lovely.
Mars.
Yeah,
Mars and Toblerone.
Toblerone. I'll go for Toblerone.
Yeah, same both.
Yeah.
With the almond naga.
But lovely chatting with you, and thank you so much for being on this show.